Week 42, traders. Things have never looked so good. For months ago, I told you that I always had this dream of trading people's money in the stock market and having some kind of idea what's going on. Good enough idea to where it's very successful. And I believe that the US dollar has stretched its luck with us as far as it can go. It's been draining us, it's been tearing us down. We're waiting for the sell-off. Thursday, I thought we got the retest from underneath, and it was a situation. So Friday, it gave me a big FU and hung around a little bit longer. I don't think it has anywhere to go. There's thousands of ideas running through my head right now, and they are all good. And I want to show you guys something I haven't yet talked about, and that's call options. If we succeed here, if God has given me the wisdom to carry through with this for 9 months and we are successful, I'm going to go get that Series 65 license. I want to do this legit. Chuck, you're in, baby. Don't sweat it, man. This has been a lot of hard work, and I see it going to good places. Okay, guys. I know I've been saying this for a while now, because if it's not today, it's tomorrow. That's the way I look at things. The market opens up at 9:30 a.m., closes at 4. That's my time schedule on things. This, from what I see in the US dollar right now, this is the calm before the storm. This is where things just get chaotic. But not the storm you're thinking of. It's gonna be more like this. This is the storm I'm thinking of, where we get excited. We're begging for more. Give it to me.
Now me, I was scared. But Lieutenant Dan, he was mad.
Okay, now since we're all on the same page, we have an understanding of what we're looking forward to. That means if I get the sign this week, or next week, or the week after, we never know when it's going to come. And I'm trying to get that into your guys' head. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to be able to give you time limits on anything ever. It's very difficult. But if this becomes successful, I think we're all going to get that sign where it might be time to shy away from 0.6% in a 6-month CD or what we're getting normally. And it might be time to pick up risk a little bit more. I'm going to have to get off my ass. I'm going to have to go get licensed. I want everything to be legit. I want everyone to be safe. I want this to be successful. There is nothing more important in my life than getting that first trade that works. It will be goal one, the most important thing. And I'm looking forward to this. It's been a long time coming. And what we really need to do now is since December 2016, I've been calling a fall in the US dollar, and I believe that it's going to lead to commodity prices going up, especially silver and oil. Let me just stop there, and let's dive into AG. Okay, this is an option chain. This is something I have not yet talked about. I probably won't talk about it again, but I want to just express something to you guys if the future looks as good as I think it does. I'm hoping. I've been thinking about, if I do get licensed, possibly placing 5% of the investment into call options and call options only. You can go teach yourself about put options and call options. Put options are extremely dangerous. Something I'll never touch with my money, let alone somebody else's money, because there's something attached to it. You just don't lose the money you placed into it. You lose much more. Call options, the third Friday and many other dates, they expire. They are a timely gamble. Your timing better be right. So these will add a lot of risk, a whole lot of risk. But if we limit the risk that we put ourselves in with maybe possibly 5% of the investment, there could be a big payoff with these. I want everyone to stop for a moment. If you think in any way, shape, or form I am going to teach you or help you with options or this part of it, no. There is no way in the world, because of the risk, that I'm going to answer questions, help people with this, or condone this. If you have felt any differently about what I have done in the past 9 months when I was excited and you were scared, or if you weren't able to get all these support levels and everything else down to a puzzle where you know what's going on, then you are a fool for using these. I strongly recommend that you do not touch this. Just stay in the stock, learn. If you've been doing it for 10 years and you got something that works, possibly do it. I've been on both sides, horrible and good. Listen, I am not going to help you with this shit. Just stay away from this. This is something that is used minimal. The amount of people in this world that make a living doing this is extremely small for a reason. Too much risk. So please don't get any bright ideas. Don't think because I'm putting a video out that, AG and DO are going up and you can touch this. You are making a huge mistake. I want to make that clear. I know you people are intelligent, but man, you will be a fool for doing it. Please don't. And in full transparency, this is my cash account. Obviously, I took the quantity, the cost basis out. There's no need for it. It ain't any of your business. I don't want to lose mine. I don't want you to lose yours. The point I'm trying to make here is the average price at the beginning of October, I picked up some call options for AG because I believed it was that time for it to go up. And I'm 19% right so far. These are going to expire next week, which means every single day they lose value. There is much more risk in this. That's why I want to keep it to a very minimum. But within, I don't know, what are we, third week of October, I'm up 20%. So 3 weeks, 20%. And I believe next week's going to be huge. You will see the final results of this. I want to make things clear to everyone so they have a complete understanding. And that'll be done further later down the road. And I also picked up $8 calls for November with a strike price of $8. It's down 17% right now. It loses money every single day. I can tell you that this is being done minimally. And here's AG. The one thing I've noticed right now is that the MACD indicators almost at that divergence line. Stochastics are turning back up. 2 days ago, we got a bounce off the pivot point, the 20 EMA and the 50 EMA. 3 days ago, we found resistance at 752 before coming down and hitting that pivot point. And I believe buyers are about to step back in. And that's because the dollar has nowhere else to move but down. We're going to find out if I'm correct on this. This is where I thought risk should be laid to turn a larger profit. Very minimal risk. We want to keep things low. This is the area where I feel comfortable stepping in. I'm looking for the 200 EMA to be the next point of resistance now. I believe we're going to break through the 752. I believe this week's hopefully starts off strong and just continues. I see 805 is pivot point resistance number 2. And pivot point resistance number 3 is at $8.99. Let's see where this thing goes. I have a great feeling about this. Hopefully I'm right. I'm right, baby. I'm so confident I'm right. Silver futures, 7 straight days of buying while breaking over resistance. A 1-year trend line, 20 EMA, 50 EMA, 200 EMA. Looks like nothing's going to stop this. Now, stochastics are overbought. MACD indicator about to cross over divergence line, go positive. Relative strength on the rise, 61 and climbing. This is where I normally look for a pullback. We're about to fill a gap from approximately a month ago. I normally look for a pullback, a retest of the 200 EMA for support. It might not happen. It might just keep going up. There's a possibility of it. You never know what's going to happen next. We're all clueless about it. The CEO of your company that you bought into, he gets caught with some hookers while PBS was coming to do a little show on the money they've invested into whatever, the homeless, and he gets caught. Guess what's going to happen to your stock price? It's going to fall out of the sky. Nothing that you did. Damn CEO. Guys, this looks good. I believe AG is just going to keep climbing simply because silver futures have found support. Didn't look like it gave a shit about resistance. Looks great. Dio? Al? I apologize for taking 10 years off your life with worry, concern, thinking you're about to lose all your money. Hopefully not, buddy. Hopefully those stochastics turn back up. Just like I said, we never know. But what do we have here? We got a 20 EMA cross over the 200. That's bullish, Al. That is extremely bullish. Looks to me like a couple weeks ago we got a bounce off the 200. And it looks to me like 2 days ago we bounced off the 20 EMA while it was over the 200 in a bullish manner. We still have that gap underneath us around 1343 if I extend that pivot point. Ooh, scary. It's scary. I mean, it could drop back down to fill that gap. We've witnessed it many times before. And holy shit, I think we got a gap. I just noticed in the beginning of September. Is it going to come back down, fill those? Maybe not this year. Maybe 2 years, 3 years. Who knows? You never know. But it sure looks like a double bottom to me, and I know double bottoms bring buyers in, baby. Buyers. Buy, baby, buy. Oh, look at that Friday. Look at that candlestick. Man, just buying. And a little bit of profit taken towards the end of the day. I wonder what's going to happen Monday. Crude oil futures. Support, I say. Support. This is the calm before the storm. This looks so good. It's been a long battle. A long, hard-fought battle. Look how the 20 and the 50 EMA have crossed over the 200. Look at that bounce off the 50. I thought we were going to go back down and take the 200. Crude oil futures are like, nah. Too many people buying. Too many people picking up shares all across the board, the entire sector. I haven't looked at the entire sector, but I'm taking a guess the entire sector is going up. Things look great. Stochastics are turned up. No man's land in the middle. Can't really make a decision about it, but came from the oversold area down below. Possibly got a bounce off 20 EMA 2 days ago. There's nothing to worry about here. I'm hoping for just a high step-in end zone dance all the way up to that blue trend line over on the left-hand side. Goes up to the high 80s, possibly the 70s. It's a lot of room to move up. I am all eyes on oil right now. All eyes. I'm waiting. Tapping my toe. Keep the faith, guys. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys the waterfall, so keep it in mind. It's what I'm going to be expecting out of the US dollar. I own this bitch. It is my bitch since December 2016. Although it gave me an FU just on Friday. Yeah, thank you USD. Appreciate it. Okay, Thursday I was all excited. It's things I'm always looking for. A drop of or lost support on the 50, that 20-year trend line, the 50, the 20 EMA, and on Thursday came back up from underneath the green candlestick and touched it. And first thing I did was communicate through Facebook. Oh, I'm so excited! Pointer Sisters, I got them playing, and the next thing I know, Friday, U.S. dollar, F you, Joe. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen all the time. It's gonna happen all the time. F you, bitch. Because...
Yeah, the world ain't what it seems, is it, Gunny?
No, sir.
You keep that in mind. The moment you think you got it figured, you're wrong.
Because I went and seen the gunsmith on Friday, and he set me straight. He's like, the world ain't what it seems. He's right. Just when you think you got it all figured out, just when you think you're the man, the market's gonna turn around and say, F you. That's why there's no substitute for experience. You gotta know when you're just being toyed with. And guys, I'm so confident. I'm so confident. I know where the US dollar is going to fall to. I know the direction. I know the direction. I might knew it one day. I don't know right now. I'm getting sick of that. But I got a feeling I'm going to knew it one day. This bitch, I own this bitch. It is falling. Believe it. Throw that risk on the table. This is the time. Okay guys, those are the thoughts running through my head. It's chaotic up there. I tried to communicate the best I could. Everyone settle down, take a step back. I'm gonna end up getting licensed if things work out. Then I'm gonna find out the rules. And everything's gonna change. There's no reason for anyone to get this solid idea in their head. And one last thing I want to be clear about. I'm not going to be a money manager. What I have in my head is to look for a magical trade each time. I'm looking to increase profits because what we're getting normally isn't enough, and I think we're all disappointed with it. I'm looking for a small portion. I'm looking to lower risk while raising it in other areas, but just a minimal amount. Just minimal. Nice, easy, rainy day. Nothing to worry about. And we're gonna beg for that big storm. When the time's right, we're gonna be yelling, putting a challenge out there. I feel good. I feel good about the future. I feel good. See good things on the way. Let's keep everything in perspective. No stupid moves. Everyone stay where you are. Till next week. Next week.